Hello everyone, welcome back to Belinda's Babies. If you're new here, this channel is all about dolls, creativity, and every season of life. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate it. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I have a literally big unboxing for you. In front of the camera, you can see a Funville Dreameez 28-inch doll, also known as a 71-centimeter doll. She's not a reborn, we all know, but she's been getting some attention for her size, whimsical design. So I thought, why not bring her here on my channel? I noticed her at Winners with a Canadian price of $29.99. So why don't we look at her together? I'm going to get her opened and then come back on camera. Hello guys. So I got her out of the box and took her out, and you see she comes with some earrings. I placed those earrings in. They kind of go in sideways. The feeling of material is pretty cheap. She's hollow. She attracted me because of the ball joints. Like I thought, oh, it's a ball jointed sort of doll. And so I wanted to see what she would be like. She squeaks. It's like she needs DW30, DW40, I don't know. Anyway, I really wanted to check her out, to take a look at her. You can see how big she is. So she is a pretty big girl. Now, when you sit her down, like her hands and her wrists are ball jointed, but her actual legs are just straight. So you just sit her down. And so, yeah, I like the pink that goes through her hair. It's really pretty. I don't know how difficult it would be to actually get clothing to fit her. I think it might be difficult. She was a pretty cheap doll, and I wanted to see what she would be like. She's a nice display doll, I think. Would I get a bunch more of them? No. The package in the box was pretty big, as you can see, and very colorful, very attractive. I mean, she's almost as tall as some toddlers, I guess. If you want to look at it that way, 28 inches, she's closer to a toddler than a traditional doll. So she's very original that way. So I just thought, oh my goodness, this doll would be the perfect doll for a box opening, just to show what this doll is like. So as you can see, the package, it's bright, it's colorful, pretty pinks and purples and things like that I am attracted to. She reminds me of I shouldn't say cheap. She reminds me of a low cost is a better word, extra sized Barbie doll. You know what I'm saying? The big eyes, the 80s makeup. The branding definitely leads into or feels like fairy tale magical vibe, although she has kind of retro dress on with the colorful tie-dyed top. So yeah, I really I didn't expect a lot considering the price. I didn't expect a lot from her, but her materials are pretty cheap, I guess, so I can't compare her to, say, other dolls, like my other doll that I have, 18-inch doll that I got. Her vinyl and plastic is quality. There's a big difference. I don't know what it feels like, or I've never seen up close an American Girl doll, so I don't know what they're like, but I imagine the quality is very nice, and that's the difference. You have a big doll, this is a 28-inch doll, but you don't have a big price. So she definitely is noticeable. I don't know how much she would be great for playing with, especially for children. I think she would easily break. I noticed that her hair is rooted, like, you know, those big chunky roots that you have, you know. It's long. You can brush it. You can take it. Right now it's in little elastics in ponies, and I think I will leave her just like that. I think I will just have her on my shelf as a display. You could probably, you know, do anything with it. Braid it, do whatever. The earrings are kind of funny. They're cheap looking. I don't know what it is, but in comparison to my Disney girl, there's a big difference. I mean, we're looking at a $30 price here, and the Disney girl was probably about $39. So there wasn't that much of a difference in price. It's just that the size is different, 28 versus 18 inch. So yeah, I could see younger girls, younger children playing with her and treating her like a Barbie. But you know, when you have like a Barbie doll, people want to dress the doll. They want to dress the doll. And I don't know what kind of clothes you would get for this doll. I mean, I'd have to go on Temu AliExpress to see what I could find, but I really don't know what kind of clothes you could find. This outfit is very cutesy outfit. She has cute little, oh gosh, shoes. Her shoes are sweet. Okay, I decided to get the other doll. This is my Disney doll, and sit her beside her. Huge difference in the hair and the quality, of course, but there's a difference in price. There's a difference in company, right? The fabric on this particular doll here, my Disney doll, is beautiful. Beautiful accessories, beautiful fabric, good quality. This doll's cheap. This doll actually was made in Czech Republic. Didn't realize that. But you could restyle her. You could paint her maybe and reborn her yourself if you wanted to. Guana and Wally. I thought I closed that door behind me. I guess I didn't. I don't like a really bright lipstick. I don't really like her real bright lipstick. It reminds me of Trevor standing there driving me crazy. Close that door, Trevor.
I'm leaving. I just come to see you, beautiful.
Okay, bye. Close the door.
Bye, honey.
Oh, dear Lord. Anyway, so guys, for quick comparison, she's larger than most 18, well, she's not an 18-inch doll. She's just larger than most dolls if you're into these type of dolls. She's bigger than American Girl dolls. She doesn't have the realism of a newborn or the quality of American Girl dolls or one of these dolls or what's the other dolls? My Life dolls. But she's a cheap alternative. Should I say cheap? She's a less costly alternative. So after getting her out of the box and looking at her and just feeling her vinyl, it reminds me of a Barbie doll I would have got when I was young, or I would have got my daughter cheap doll from like the dollar store or something, that type of material, right? I keep using the word cheap, but I mean affordable. You know, that's what I mean. Affordable. It's a lot more affordable than other dolls. You could potentially paint her, do different things with her hair, get someone to make doll clothes for her. But I think she's good to sit on a shelf if you're a collector, or for a little girl to play with. I don't think she would last long because of the material. I can see that her wrists or her elbow joints would probably break quickly. I do not know, but it appears that way. I think she would be awkward for girls, young girls, and they would get frustrated because her hands don't move as easily as you may want. You know what I mean? Well, no, maybe they need to be greased. I don't know. She's very different. She's very different. In hindsight, if they had one on the shelf to touch and hold and look at, I wouldn't have bought her, right? What do you think? Would you get one of these dolls? Would you get one of these Dreameez kid dolls? I think personally I would have bought another 18-inch doll. Yes, there's a difference in size. However, I like the 18-inch doll better. I truly do. I like that Disney doll better. Let me see if I can bring her closer here. Show you a little bit of her closer and her little bit of her hands. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, she's not too bad. She's not as bad as moving. You know, she's definitely different. We'll put it that way. She's different. She's more for an older girl or a collector, you know, just to say you got something different in your collection. Let's look at the back of her hair. I want to show you. You can see the rooting is kind of, you know, it's very choppy. It's very, you took this out, I don't know what it would be like. But the back of her hair, I mean, it's quite long, very pretty, very pretty. So guys, what do you think? Would you purchase one of these? Would you have one of these in your collection? Would you have it and put it on a shelf? What do you think? Can you get these where you are located? Don't know if they're available everywhere. Her head moves nice, which is nice. I like that. Does it move this way? Gosh, the more I'm playing with her, instead of just having her on the camera, the more I like her. It's hard for me to do a video with the camera here and play with her at the same time. But yeah, I like that about her. I mean, she has more. Yeah, now that I'm with her and playing with her a little bit, she does have more range of motion, like for her limbs and stuff, which is really interesting. She moves better. It's just when I first get her out of the box, she was really creaky and cracky. Can you hear her creaking? A little bit. Oh my gosh. I love how her head moves. I hate these frickin' earrings. But her head can move quite a bit. So she is a nice ball-jointed doll that way. Look, she's doing Tai Chi. Ooh, we do, we do, we do. We do, we do. Come to me, come to me. You can make fun videos with her, you know, if you do those videos where you just see the dolls and the dolls do the talking and stuff. Like, you can make one of those videos. That's funny. I like that about her. Oh, look, she could hold things. Oh, I'm having more fun with her than I thought I would. Maybe I will have more fun with her. Look, over here. No, darling. This way. That way. This is fun. I like this. Okay, so I'm recanting. I do like it. I do like it. I'm having fun with her. She's fun to move around. If only her legs were ball jointed, but they're not. Now her legs, she just one piece, eh? They're ball jointed, but not in her, I guess, in her knees. She can move this way. She's pretty cool, actually. She's pretty cool. I do like her. I do like her. What was I saying? Now can her footwear come off? I'm assuming her footwear can come off. No trouble. I'm not ripping her footwear off. I don't want to rip her footwear off right now, but I imagine. Well, I don't see a little thing to take her footwear off. I think her footwear is permanently on there. There's no clip to take them off. Let me see. Oh, yeah, there is. You could take it off, I guess. I don't want to do that because it's going to be a pain in the ass to put it back on, but she is pretty cool. She is pretty cool. She's long. I mean, look at her. She is long. But I like the fun things you can do with her hands. I think that's fun. You can pose her. She's a very, very posable doll. Like, you could get her to hold other dolls, maybe, or look like she's holding. You could get her to look like she's, I don't know, vacuuming or something. You could do some fun videos with her if you like doing those type of videos. Now I'm getting fun with her. Oh, my. Oh, did you say I wasn't a very good doll? Did you recant that former thing? I did. I recanted it. You're pretty cool. You're pretty cool. I don't think they would break as easy now that I'm playing with them. I was trying to do it without having me in the video because, you know, but this is cool. This is worked out. Look, I'm pretty good. I can wave. I can lift my hands up straight up. Hooray for Belinda's babies. Where the other 18-inch doll can't do that. So she is fun. She's fun. Would you get one? Would you have one in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys, for watching. Have yourselves a fabulous day. And don't forget, today is the first day of the rest of your life. What are you going to do about it? Where am I going to set this girl? Now, she would be really good if her knees were ball jointed. If those knees were ball jointed, it would be top notch. I could sit her on my shelf, but if I sit her on my shelf now, her legs are going to be sitting straight out compared to bending her knees and ball jointed. But she looks like a little ballerina that way with her hands up. She stands up. She got kind of like a ballerina get up on. Where am I going to put her? I'll probably put her in the living room, not in my little area here where I do videos. I'll probably put her in the living room. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that was a fun video, guys. Thanks for watching and bearing with me. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.